now understanding a notice has been issued to some house of Bahuguna Nagar of Uttarakhand's Karnaprayag. Notice has been given to vacate the houses. 8 families have been served with these notices. Cracks are not new is what we're understanding. They vacated the place earlier but came back due to different reasons, and now fresh notices have been served. So notice to vacate houses, news coming in from Uttarakhand's Karnaprayag, where we're understanding, as I pointed out, notice has been given to vacate the houses. As many as 8 families have been served with notice. As I pointed out, these families in fact had vacated these places earlier, but they came back due to different reasons, and now these fresh notices have also been served. 8 families is what we're understanding. We'll try and get more details, but look at the visuals that we're putting out as well. So after Joshimath, the focus is on Karnaprayag to try and vacate these houses before an untoward incident take place. So what we're also understanding is, just look at the visuals that we're putting out, that these cracks in fact are not new. So 8 families have been served with these notices. We're understanding the same families in fact had vacated these houses earlier, but then they had come back to continue staying in these houses, and now these fresh notices in fact have been served. So as we said, authorities now not wanting to take any risk after what we've seen play out in Joshimath, where evacuation and rehabilitation continues. Now the entire focus has shifted to Uttarakhand's Karnaprayag, where again a set of families where cracks have developed in their residence and houses have been served fresh notices. Let me bring in my colleague Nikhil, who in fact has been reporting for us from Uttarakhand over the last 1 week. So Nikhil, after Joshimath, the entire focus is on Karnaprayag. Talk to us about these houses and families which have now been served notices. Nikhil, can you hear me? We'll try and re-establish.
As per the details, not just in Joshimath, but there are other small towns and districts of Uttarakhand where the crackage have been reported. And in the series of the same, Karnaprayag is one such district, and also Chamba, which falls in the Tehri, it has also reported some of the cracks. This is the reason why the notices have now been served by the district administration in the place of Karnaprayag as well. So as per the details which we have been provided to us by the district administration, close to 8 of the families were there who were served the notices. And these cracks which have been reported, these are something which is not new in nature. Earlier as well, many of the cracks were seen in different places of Karnaprayag as well. This is the reason why the families were asked to shift earlier only, but now they came back because of some reason or the other to the actual places where the cracks were already reported. But now fresh notices have been served to all those 8 families where the cracks are reported, and there are other places as well where there are many of the cracks, but these are the 8 families who have been served because the intensity, the extension of the cracks was serious in nature at these places. So they are also in the process of evacuating the places. Their original residents, the DM of Chamoli, he is the one, in fact, the nodal authority who has issued fresh notices, and they are also being sent to nearby relief centers. And also we have seen the ISRO report which clearly says that Joshimath in particular is the place which is continuously sinking. So it is not a overnight process which the Joshimath has seen. It is the gradual
process that is being talked about. So also at the same time, which is a reason of worry for the entire people who are part of these places. So there are multiple places, Ridhima, here in Uttarakhand which are now reporting new cracks, including that of Joshimath. If you go by the further details, Ridhima, a crucial cabinet meeting has just ended in Dehradun. It was being chaired by Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami, where the issue of the landslide or the subsidence was one of the major priority top agenda of the Dhami government. And now many of the relief packages are being announced by the government. But on one side, the evacuation process is taking place. On other side, there are new places, new premises which are reporting new crackage. So this is the reason why the evacuation process, which is of the top priority of the government, is currently underway in different places. Back to you.
So Nikhil, I just want to understand what exactly is happening in Karnaprayag and what is going to be the plan of action for authorities. As you're pointing out, about 8 families have been issued these notices as of now. But what are authorities telling you? What is their estimate? How many more families or houses could be under the danger zone as well?
Well, so the the administration is in process of carrying out the survey, and also this is one such crucial thing which needs to be understood, that in entire Joshimath the survey process is currently underway. There are technically sound team who are carrying out this entire operation. In fact, the visual is being done in entire Joshimath with the use of drone facility as well. So the administration is closely monitoring the situation as to what is the extent of the subsidence, and there are many of the new families, new buildings which are continuously reporting the crackage part. But as far as the reason behind the same is concerned, there are multiple reasons, Ridhima, which are being recited. One, obviously, which is being alleged by the locals, that NTPC is the main cause for the crackage, for the subsidence in Joshimath. But there are other things as well which are equally responsible for the same, including that there is no proper sewage system here in Joshimath, which is being said by the Chief Minister as well, that it is going to be completed at the earliest before the monsoon arrives here in the place. And also the overloading of the towns here in Uttarakhand is another reason. So there are multiple reasons, couple of reasons, which is now being studied by the team of experts who have been brought here in Joshimath as to what is the exact cause, which is a reason of worry for the state government as well at the same time. Back to you.
Okay, Nikhil, I'll just request you to stay on with us. So authorities not wanting to take any risk action being implemented in Karnaprayag as well. But let's talk about what's happening in Joshimath, because some very crucial images have now come to light which have been released by ISRO, which show how the town of Joshimath in fact is sinking.